conditions. For example, if you heat water, it boils, for example. Or like if you don't take your umbrella, you get wet again. Or if you add two...
Hocam ben geldim orada.
Hello Deniz, welcome to the class.
Ben de geldim hocam.
Okay, Deniz and Mete. Let me write your name. Let me type your name here. Deniz and Mete. Okay, we can go on. For example, we said if you add 2 and 2, you get 4. For example, you can use it for general truths or scientific conditions. And for first conditional, we usually use first conditional to talk about real or possible conditions about feature. Real or possible conditions about feature. So as the structure in condition part, we use present simple structure. And for the result part, we use will and verb 1. Will and verb 1. And sometimes if we need to use models, we can use present models like can, like should, like must, instead of will. Okay, instead of will. For example, you can see the example on the screen. If I exercise daily, I will become fit. In Turkish, eğer günlük olarak egzersiz yaparsam fit olurum. Fit olacağım. Okay? Or I can also give some more examples about first conditional. For example, if they invite me to the party, I will attend it. Or if you help me, I can help you. As you can see from my sentence, from my example, you can also use some models instead of will. And you can also use, for if conditionals, the negative form, negative structures, or a question form, question structure. For example, what will you do if you pass the test? What will you do if you pass the test? For example, if I pass the test, I will call my mother. I will call my mother. Okay? Or we can make negative sentences like, if you don't clean the house, your mother will get angry with you, for example. Okay? And let's talk about second conditional. For second conditional, we use second conditional to talk about unreal, imaginary, impossible, or unlikely situations about present or future. Unreal, imaginary, unlikely, or impossible conditions about future or present. And as a structure for condition part, we use past simple tense, negative, positive, or interrogative form. And for result part, as you can see here, we use would plus verb 1. And again, if you need to use models in your condition sentences, in your second conditional sentence, you can also use past models instead of would. You can use past models like could, like might, like had to, instead of would, okay? Let's have a look at the example on the screen. For example, if I had more free time, I would travel more. If I had more free time, I would travel more. It means that I don't have free time actually, so I cannot travel more. But this is just an imaginary condition. This is just an unlikely like assumption, okay? Daha fazla vaktim olsaydı daha çok seyahat ederdim. Ama daha fazla vaktim yok. Dolayısıyla daha fazla seyahat edemiyorum. And we can also use if I were to give some advice, to make suggestions. For example, I can say, if I were you, I would I would do sports. I would do exercise regularly. But I am not you, so this is unreal. This is impossible, okay? Or we can also use, we can also make negative and interrogative sentences as well with second conditional. For example, we can say, if you didn't have time, you couldn't attend the meeting, but you have time and you will attend the meeting, actually. Or you can say, what would you do if you had to work more than 20 hours? What would you do if you had to work more than 20 hours, for example? Or what would you say if they offered you a job? What would you say if they offered you a good job, for example? Okay? So I'm giving the examples like randomly because you know that we learned this structure before many times. We practiced it a lot of times. So like third conditional is used to talk about unreal past. Unreal past. Like we are talking about unreal situations, unreal conditions, about past actions, okay? So for condition part, we use past perfect tense. Past perfect means had plus verb 3. Had plus verb 3, as you can see. And the result part, for the result part, we use would have plus verb 3 again. Would have plus past participle. Past participle means that verb 3, okay? So, for example, if I had worked harder, I would have gotten that promotion. But I didn't work harder, so I couldn't or I didn't get that promotion, actually, right? It happened in the past. In the past, I didn't work harder, so I didn't get the promotion. But I am just talking about unreal past, okay? I say, if I had worked harder, daha sıkı çalışsaydım, I would have gotten that promotion. Bu terfi alırdım. Ama çalışmadım ve alamadım. Okay, about the past. Or we can also, like again, like the other condition types, we can also use negative or question sentences for if conditional type 3. For example, for negative question, if you hadn't called me, I wouldn't have visited you. For example, I wouldn't have visited you. Eğer beni aramasaydın seni ziyaret etmezdim. But you called me and I visited you in the past. For example, like last week. Or you can also ask questions about third conditional again. For example, what would have done if you had lived into a rich family? What would have done if you had lived in a rich family? But like you didn't evaluate that chance, so you're not living that family. Or we can also say, what would you what would have for example, what would you have done if you had accepted that offer? Bu teklifi kabul etseydin ne olurdu? But you didn't accept that offer, actually. You didn't accept that offer. You refused that offer. So nothing will happen now. Okay? Okay, guys, do you have any questions about past form, past perfect form, third form, or the other if conditionals? Do you have any questions? Is everything clear for you for that structure?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes, teacher.
we have a Lee worksheet. We have an exercise first about conditionals. We are going to do that exercise. We are going to do that exercise. And after that, for the second lesson, we will do some speaking about conditions, okay? We will do some speaking, okay? So I'm sharing the screen, guys. When you see the screen again, please tell me, okay?
I can see, teacher.
Okay, so you can see the screen.
I can too.
So guys, one by one, we will be answering questions. We will be filling the blanks together, one by one. Okay, I am looking at the list. Ali, you are the first student who attended the
Okay.
so we will start with you. Please read the first sentence and try to fill the blank with condition.
I'm not sure, but if I had stayed in Madrid, I would have found a new girlfriend.
Very good, very good. If I had stayed in Madrid, I would have found a new girlfriend. So you can see the bold one, bold words here. It is written that would have found. So it is third conditional. This is a tip actually, right? So we filled the blank with past perfect tense because this is third conditional, okay? And it means that I didn't stay in Madrid, so I didn't find a new girlfriend actually, right? Okay, so second student is, let's see the list, İpek.
He will do more to help the poor if he was the Pope.
If he was the Pope. Okay, if he was
Mhm.
the Pope. We can also say if he were, because you know that we have a form, if I were, if he were, if she were, if they were. We can also say were, but we can also say was, okay? So here we can see the second conditional, actually here, right? Second conditional. Because we can see here would do. And actually, he would do more to help the poor if he was the Pope. But he is not the Pope. He is not the Pope. And he is not probably helping the poor. Okay? He is not helping the poor now. Okay?
Teacher, can I
Yes.
ask something?
Yes.
Who is Pope? Or what is Pope?
Okay. Pope. In Turkish, we say Papa or Rahip.
Ah,
Okay?
okay, teacher.
Okay. So C, Çağnay. Çağnay.
We won't
Okay.
go to the cinema unless they
Uh-huh.
arrive in the next 5 minutes.
I cannot actually hear you. Can you please spell it? We won't go to the cinema unless they
Arrived.
arrived or arrive.
Arrived.
Arrive, present simple, right? Like this, right, Çağnay?
Yes.
Yes, okay. We won't go to the cinema unless they arrive in the next 5 minutes. By the way, you cannot see if in the sentence, right? You cannot see if. Because we have unless here. Unless means the negative form of if. Unless and if not is the same meaning, okay? Unless and if not has the same meaning. So we won't go to the cinema unless they arrive in the next 5 minutes. This is type 1, first conditional, because we can see want here, future tense. We can see future tense, so the other part will be present simple. So this is a prediction about future, a real prediction about future, right? Okay, very good, thank you. It means that, by the way, it means that if they arrive in 5 minutes, we will go to the cinema. If they don't arrive in the next 5 minutes, we won't go to the cinema. Okay, this is the explanation. Okay, Deniz, D.
She bir şey, and have car if she had the money.
So you can see had plus verb 3, had plus verb 3. Where do we
Burada mı
use?
kullanacağım şimdi?
Yes, Deniz,
Had bought mu?
no. This part if clause. This part if clause, and the first part is result part, result clause. Okay. So if clause is past perfect tense. Okay. So this part, what can we do for this part?
Would buy mı?
Would have, type 3, would have
Bought.
with a bought. Very good. Very good. This is unreal past. She would have bought a new car if she had the money. So she didn't have money in the past. She didn't have money. So she didn't buy a new car. She didn't buy a new car. Okay. Very good. Mete, this is your turn.
Okay. If I were to, is this type 2?
Yes, type 2, because we can see if I were you. If I were you.
Okay. I would go.
I would go to Manchester immediately. Yes.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would go to Manchester immediately. What is immediately, Mete? Again?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Bir anda hızlıca.
Hemen, derhal, right? In Turkish. Okay.
No.
So if I were you, but I am not you, I am not you. This is just imaginary. If I were you, I would go, but I am not you, so this is just impossible, right? Impossible. Okay. Ali, it's your turn. They will talk to Jack if he...
So I think this is type 1 because it uses will. Am I right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so they will talk to Jackie if he comes.
Very good. If he comes, this part is present simple, so we have he, our subject is he, so we add s here to the verb as comes. Okay, this is just a prediction about future, just a prediction about future. If Jack comes, they will talk to him. If he doesn't come, they won't talk to him, right? Okay, very good. So, İpek, it's your turn.
If Peter had hocam think'in verb 3 ise ed mi getiriyorduk direkt?
No, it's irregular. Irregular.
Neydi ki?
Talked. Is it
Thought.
talked?
Yes, thought.
Ha. If Peter had thought twice, he wouldn't have made such a stupid mistake.
Yes, if Peter had thought twice, he wouldn't have made such a stupid mistake. But Peter didn't think twice, so he made a mistake. He didn't think twice and he made a mistake, right? Okay, very good. So, Çağlar, it's your turn.
Plastic melts if it gets too hot.
Plastic melts if it gets, if it gets too hot. So the first part is present simple and the second part is present simple. So it means that this is zero type, right? Zero type, zero conditional, okay? This is a scientific fact, actually. This is a scientific fact. Okay, so Deniz, it's your turn.
Okay, teacher. Kim, a university lecturer if she studies hard. Bunda had mi geldi? Yani bu şey.
Okay, Deniz, look at the bold word. Bold word. What can you
Studies.
see here? Studies. What is studies? Present simple. So this part
Evet.
will be
Verb to mu?
no, Deniz. Remember, if part present simple, result part future simple.
Will become mı?
Will become. Will become. Okay. So Kim will become a university lecturer if she studies hard. So this is type 1, first conditional. If Kim studies hard, she will become a university lecturer. If she doesn't study hard, she won't become a university lecturer. So this is just the prediction about future, as you can see. Okay. Mete, it's your turn now.
Okay. If they had known all the facts, they would have found the defendant guilty. Had known.
Had known, yes. Had known. Okay, this is type 3, third conditional, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sorry, just a second. Okay. So if they
It's my turn, I
had
guess.
known all the facts, they would have found the defendant guilty. But they didn't know all the facts and they didn't find the defendant guilty. Okay? Type 3. Okay, type 3. Yeah, someone texted me. Okay. Yes. Whose turn? Ali, it's your turn. Okay.
Unless he blah blah hurry up, we will never arrive on time. This is again type 1, I guess, because he used will. So
Yeah.
unless he hurries up, we will never arrive on time.
Yeah, unless he hurries up, we will never arrive on time. This is first conditional, type 1. It means that if he doesn't hurry up, we will never arrive on time. If he hurries up, we will arrive on time. Okay? Very good. İpek, it's your turn now.
If I were in charge, I would change the standard business routines.
I would change the standard business routines. If I were in charge, if I, for example, like if I govern the country or something like that, I would change the standard business routines. But I am not in charge actually, and I cannot change the standard business routines. Type 2, right? This is imaginary, just imaginary scenarios, okay? Çağanalp, if I hadn't known better,
I would have trusted him.
I would have, sorry, I would have trusted him. This one is regular, by the way. If I hadn't known better, I would have trusted him. But I didn't know him better. Sorry, but I knew him better and I didn't trust him. I knew him better and I didn't trust him. Okay. Deniz,
If he doesn't study, he won't pass the exam.
very good. If he doesn't study, he won't pass the exam. If he doesn't study, he won't pass the exam. This is first conditional, predictions about future. If he studies, he will pass. If he doesn't study, he won't pass. Okay? This is real and future time actions. Okay, Mete.
Pardon hocam, fark etmedim. If I wasn't be
Wasn't be or
şey type 2 da
yes, wasn't.
wasn't mean.
No, wasn't be. No, there is no wasn't be. Be is already was. Be is already was. Okay, Mete. Be zaten was demek.
Ha öyle.
Yes. For example,
Ha, tamam.
I am a teacher, I was a teacher. Okay, like this. Okay, if I wasn't so short, I would be a model. If I wasn't so short, I would be a model. But I am short and I cannot be a model, right? This is type
Okay.
2. This is type 2, yes. Okay, this is the second part, guys. You can see some sentences. Some of them are question sentences, some of them are negative sentences, and some of them are positive sentences again. So, Ali, let's start with you. And the first one is a question sentence, as you can see from the screen.
If you, I'm not sure how to do it. Can you help me a little?
Yes, of course. For example, this part is if clause and this part is result clause. First, we will look at the sentence. Which type is suitable, okay?
Teacher, I'm sure the second part is gonna be who would you play for?
Very
But
good.
I'm not sure how to make the first part.
Okay, very good. So the second part, the result part is who would you play? So where do we use would plus verb 1? We use would plus verb 1 for second type. So this part is past simple, Ali.
Is
For
it were?
Yes, if you were
Oh, okay.
a professional basketball player, who would you play for? Who would you play for? Okay?
I was not sure about. I was not sure if it was the second or the third conditional, and when you said it was the second conditional, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. This one was a question form, question sentence. So, İpek, can you make the second sentence for us? And second sentence, the first part is negative and the second part is positive.
Hocam hiç emin değilim ama type 1 olacak sanırım.
Yes, because we can see now. Okay, now.
If he don't study mi, won't study mi?
Doesn't, maybe, because
Ay, evet, doesn't study now. He will have time later.
If he doesn't study now, he will have time later. Okay, type 1. Okay. Çağanay, it's your turn. C. The first part is positive and the second part is negative.
If Susan,
And you can
Su-
see yesterday in the past, okay?
if Susan had took
Had taken,
had taken the map, she wouldn't have not got lost yesterday.
she wouldn't have gotten lost yesterday. If Susan had taken the map, she wouldn't have gotten lost yesterday. But Susan didn't take the map and she got lost yesterday, right? Okay. So guys, we are running out of time. Became could. Okay, can became could. Where would you go on holiday if you could choose? So the if clause part is past simple, could. And the result part, as you can see, would and verb one. Okay, this is just a imaginary condition about feature. Okay, about feature. Okay, İpek, this one is yours. E.
What would have you?
Okay, İpek, sorry. You can see tomorrow. Tomorrow is feature, right? So this one will be type 1 or type 2. Which one do you think is the most suitable one?
Ha, hocam ben Type 3'ye göre yapacaktım ama Type 1.
Type 1 or type 2? Because
Hocam Type 2 olur.
yes, because type 1 is real feature actions, and type 2 is unreal present or future actions. Type 1 real feature, type 2 unreal feature.
Tamam. If'ten sonra past simple sonra da would'tu değil mi hocam?
Very good, very good.
What will you give me? I give pardon,
would
give
you-
me
What would you give me
if it was my birthday tomorrow?
yes, yarın benim doğum günüm olsaydı bana ne verirdin? So this is unreal feature, right? Unreal feature. And this is second conditional, type 2. Okay, second conditional.
Hocam ben geldim.
Okay, Çağanalp, welcome to the class. Çağanalp, it's your turn. F. Can you do that?
If we recycle more, there won't be so much rubbish.
Very good. If we recycle more, there won't be so much rubbish. So this is first conditional, as you can see, guys. This is first conditional, if clause, present simple, and result part is future. Okay, Deniz, are you here?
Hocam ben geldim bu arada.
Yes, Deniz, welcome. Welcome to the class. Deniz, it's your turn. G, it's your turn.
If we hear the weather here mi olacak?
Okay, Deniz, you can see yesterday at the end of the sentence.
Yani geçmiş.
So unreal past. Which one is unreal past? Type 3, right? Type 3.
Heard mi oluyor?
If we had heard the weather forecast, we...
Don't go mu?
Oh my God. Deniz. If we had heard, we learned it last week. We practiced it a lot. If clause part, past perfect, result part, would have plus verb 3. Would have gone, sorry, this is negative. Wouldn't have gone. Wouldn't have gone. Okay, so if we had heard the weather forecast, we wouldn't have gone to the beach yesterday. But we didn't hear the weather forecast and we went to the beach by accident, for example. Okay? Mete, it's your turn. H.
Zaman belirtmemiş ki burada.
Okay, maybe we are talking about unreal present.
It is Unreal Type 2.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Bir dakika. What you would bought if you
Okay, slow down. What would you buy if you
had
if you had a credit card? If you had a credit card, what would you buy? This is imaginary situation, right? Imaginary situation, imaginary condition. So type 2. Ali, it's your turn again.
If they blah blah hurry up, they blah blah missed the film. If they hadn't hurried up, they would have missed the film.
Yes, if they hadn't
Hadn't hurried up,
hurried up,
they would have missed.
they would have missed, sorry. The film, but they hurried up and they didn't miss the film, right? They didn't miss the film. Okay, so this is type 3, right? This is type 3. If condition type 3. Okay, İpek, it's your turn. J.
Hocam Type 2 oluyor. Type 2
Yesterday, unreal past. If you see, guys, if you see yesterday, last week, blah, blah, 2 days ago, for example, blah, blah, like something about past, it means that unreal past. It is type 3 because we have just one type for past, just one past. This is type 3. Okay?
Hocam ben çok karıştırıyorum ya ikisini.
Oh, sorry?
Ben çok karıştırıyorum ikisini böyle. İkisi de would falan alıyor ya.
Okay, let's go back to the explanation part. Just a second. Okay, guys. Zero conditional is about general truths. And zero conditional is rare actually. Zero'yu çok kullanmıyoruz zaten. Ama yine de genel geçer gerçekler ve koşullarla ilgili demiştik. First and second conditional about present. First conditional about future. Second conditional is about future and present. Okay? But just third conditional about past. Okay? We have just one past. Geçmişle alakalı olan tek bir tane var. O da third conditional. Zaten o zaman yesterday görüyorsam, last week görüyorsam, 2 days ago görüyorsam, bla bla, geçmişle alakalı herhangi bir zaman ifadesi görüyorsam, tek bir geçmişle ilgili if'im olduğuna göre o mutlaka third olacaktır, değil mi? O da would have plus verb 3. Okay guys? Would have plus verb 3 olacaktır. Okay, İpek. Let's go back to you again. Your sentence. When you see the screen, please tell me, İpek.
Tamam.
Okay, so you can see yesterday.
If they had phoned me yesterday, I would have given them the news.
Sorry. Yes, can you repeat that, please?
If they had phoned me yesterday, I would have given them the news.
I'm sorry, my dog is barking a little bit. If they had next,
Phoned
yes, if they had phoned me yesterday, I would have given them the news. But they didn't phone me yesterday, actually, and I didn't give them the news, right? Okay, so Çağlar, it's your turn. Çağlar.
If I were you, I wouldn't eat so many.
Yes, if I were you, I wouldn't eat so many sweets. If I were you, I wouldn't eat so many sweets, but I am not you. So this is just an imaginary situation, okay? Okay, I am not you, and this is just an imaginary situation. Okay, someone texted me again. Yes, Ali, you don't have to ask me. I told you before.
Yok hocam şey için sordum hani soru sorarsınız yokum
No,
hani
no,
ondan
that's
sordum.
okay. You know, when you go to the toilet, we can skip you, and then later when you attend again, I can ask you another question.
Tamam hocam.
Okay, okay. Yes, so it's Deniz, it's your turn.
Hocam bu şey verb to mu
Yes.
olacak? We had went yok öyle değil.
Okay,
Went mi direkt?
we would go. This is type 2. We would
Ha,
go for a walk
rains.
unless it is not type 2 actually. I'm sorry, my bad. It is type 1, I guess, because this is like something real condition. It seems like it's a real condition. So we will go for a
Will go.
walk if it rains.
Rains.
Sorry, unless it rains. So if it rains, we won't go for a walk. If it doesn't rain, we will go for a walk. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. So Mete, it's your turn.
Okay. One minute.
So Mete, again, you can see yesterday. You can see yesterday here. So this is
Type-
unreal past. Type 3, yes, type 3.
At type 3, okay.
Yes, unreal past.
If we had known
Very nice.
it was Paul's birthday yesterday, we would have
Very good.
send'in üçüncü hali
Sent, right? Sent. Okay, so if we had known it was Paul's birthday yesterday, we would have sent him a card. Okay, but we didn't know his birthday, and we didn't send him a card. Of course. Okay, Ali, it's your turn again. Are you here, Ali? Ali is here? No? İpek. Okay, İpek, it's your turn now, and
hocam type 1 mı oluyor every day dediği
every
için?
day. Every day.
My father won't feel happy
Won't
unless
feel happy unless
he swims every day.
he swims every day. It means that if my father doesn't swim every day, he doesn't feel happy. He won't feel happy. If my father swims every day, he feels happy. Okay? Okay, very good. So Ali is not here. Çağlar, it is your turn.
If I were uh, didn't play. My friends and I went skating last weekend.
Last weekend. So it is unreal past again, right? Unreal past. Type 3. If the river hadn't frozen, if the river hadn't frozen, my friends and I would have
Hocam
gone.
ben geri geldim bu arada.
We skipped you, actually, Ali.
Okay.
But you will be the first student for speaking, okay? If the
Okay.
river hadn't frozen, my friends and I would have gone skating last weekend. But the river was frozen and we didn't go skating last weekend, okay? Okay, guys. So another activity, speaking activity for conditionals, we have a wheel about random speaking questions. When you see the screen, please tell me. Can you see the screen?
I can see teacher.
You can see something is loading here, right?
Yes.
Yes. You can see blue dots. Okay, guys. So, Ali, we will
Now
start.
we got the screen.
Okay, very good. So, Ali, we will spin the wheel first with you, okay?
Okay.
Is it paused or something? Just a second, guys. Okay. Okay. Yes, Ali. If you don't
Teacher, it's kind of laggy, but
okay, just wait a little bit, maybe.
yeah, it's now spinning. I can see it. But it's spinning slowly.
I can see your question. Can you?
I guess I can. If
Okay.
you were powerful enough, is it it?
To change the word, what would you change?
Is it it, teacher? Okay.
This one is your question.
Okay.
You can see the arrow here, right?
If I yes, I can see it. Bunu biz hocam nasıl yapacağız? Yani şey olarak mı? Type
For
3
example,
olarak mı?
yes, soru sana hangi type'da sorulduysa sen de o type'da cevap veriyorsun. For example, if I were powerful enough to change the world, I would change blah blah blah. Okay?
Hocam bu type 2 mu?
Type 2, yes, type 2, because it is
If you were power.
imaginary, it is
Mhm.
unreal, okay?
I'm not sure how to answer it, but can I try?
Yes, please, it's your turn.
If I was powerful enough to change the world, I would change uh uh uh mm, mm, uh I would change. I have no idea what to change. Climate change. I would change the climate
Climate.
change. I don't know how can I say it.
Okay. For example, you can say, if I were powerful enough to
Yes.
change the world, I would definitely change the climate change or the ozone layer or the pollution, for example, okay? Very good. Okay, İpek, it's your turn now.
P for us because hocam bende sesiniz geç geliyor sanırım. Ya
Bende
siz
de.
duyuyorum ya siz bana söylüyorsunuz hocam ben cevap vermeye başlayınca siz geçiyorsunuz. Bana geç geliyor sesiniz.
Belki oyun biraz şey olduğu için sesim geç geliyor olabilir arkadaşlar. Kusura bakmayın, 1-2 saniye geç gelebilir sesim. Şu an biraz daha iyi mi?
Evet hocam şu an çok böyle bir şey olmadı ama bir öncekinde ya ben şey yaptıktan sonra geç geliyordu sesiniz.
Okay, okay. We have 15 minutes actually. We can like, you know, handle it, I guess. Okay, İpek, this is your question. If you were the world's best at something, what would you like to be best at? Did you understand the question, by the way?
Yes.
Yes, this is actually type 2
Second
again.
type 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hı hı. Ee, e, e, hocam aklıma hiçbir şey gelmiyor ama.
For example, if I were the world's best at something, I would like to be best at mathematics or best at painting, okay? Best at speaking English.
Hı hı. Ee, kendim tekrar başka bir şeyle mi söyleyeyim şimdi?
Yes, yes.
Ee,
What about you?
If I were the world's best um, if hocam
You can just
cümleyi kuramadım ya.
yes, you can just say I would like to be best at. I would like to be best at.
I would like to be best at hmm, mathematics.
Mathematics. Okay, okay. Very nice. So yes, let's spin the wheel again. Çağanay, this is your turn, by the way. Okay, Çağanay, what will you organize for dinner if you have the necessary ingredients?
If I have the necessary ingredients, I will make a sushi.
Okay, why? Okay, I think Çağanay couldn't hear me. Okay, Deniz, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, if you had a special power, what would you be able to do? This is type 2, second conditional.
If I had a special power, hocam isterdim ne demekti?
I would like to.
I would like to travel in the time.
Okay. I would like to travel in time. Okay. Zamanda seyahat etmek isterdin. Okay, Mete, it's your turn.
Aynen.
Cevap vereceğim değil mi hocam bunlara?
Yes.
Okay.
What would you do if you saw
Duyamadım da pek. Shoplifting ne demekti hocam?
Can you see your question?
Yes. What is the shoplifting? I don't know.
Okay, shoplifting means that someone who is trying to steal something from a supermarket or a shop. Okay?
Biraz kesik geldi hocam, tam anlayamadım ben.
Okay, I am writing. Okay, Mete.
Okay.
Okay, in Turkish I can say because it is not good. Internet is not okay. Shoplifting, hırsızlık yapan, mağazadan veya bir marketten bir şey çalan kişi anlamına geliyor, tamam?
Hı hı.
Okay, böyle birini
Sen mağazadan bir şey
yapardın.
çalan birisini gördün mü diyor.
Görsen ne yapardın?
Ha. Ee, okay. Type 2, Type 2, Type 1'la
Type 2, type,
yapmayacağız değil mi bunları?
of course, type 2, it's like imaginary condition.
If I had
Not had,
called
no,
police and
Mete,
What?
no had because this is type 2. For example, you can copy from the question like, if I saw someone shoplifting, I would do blah, blah, blah.
if I called police and I would wait wait'in üçüncü hali
I would wait. I would wait.
I would wait for came to police.
Okay. I would call the police and wait for them. Okay. Ali, it's your turn again.
Hı hı.
Okay.
When you see the question, please tell me, okay?
Okay, teacher. I can see it, teacher.
What do you usually do if you need to relax? This is, as you can see, this is actually type 1, okay?
Hocam şimdi hangi şeyi kullanarak cevap vermem gerekiyor?
Type 1, because we are
Yeah.
talking about real conditions here, real conditions.
Okay. I remember what to do. I usually play some video games, or I sometimes read books to get relaxed.
If I need to relax, I sometimes read books or I usually play some.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. İpek, it's your turn. When you see your question, please tell me, okay?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Being born in a different country,
If you had been
how would your life have been different, you think? Bu soru değil mi?
life have
Hocam.
been different, you think? Yes. This is type 3, unpast.
Evet. If I had been born in a different country, my life would nasıl cümle kuracağım?
Have been.
My life would have been very different from this life.
Very different. For example, if you had been born in America, your life would have been better maybe, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Sean Alp, it's your turn. When you see the question, please tell me. If you became a music star, what kind of songs would you sing and what image would you have? This is, of course, type 2, imaginary condition.
If I became a music star, I will sing rap songs.
I would sing trap songs, you said?
Rap.
Okay, thank you so much. And Deniz, it's your turn. When you see your question, please tell me.
Okay, sure.
If you could speak 3 other languages, what would they be? This is type 2, imaginary condition.
If I could speak... Ha, 3 tane farklı.
Yes.
Şey... If I could speak another language, it's Japanese,
Japanese.
French,
Uh-huh.